Hey guys, it's me, Nathan. Welcome back to my first year on T. So as you can tell, I'm kind of in a different place, and that's because I'm actually at my respite home right now. So I'm not at my original house or the new house I moved into. Don't worry, I didn't move again. And I'm kind of quiet too because somebody's outside, like one of my younger foster brothers is outside and just playing video games. It's kind of weird considering I'm talking to myself, so yeah. So this week is how to start on testosterone. Of course, the process will be different for everybody, but this is generally how I went through the process. This is also like especially for I think for minors as well. If I remember anything as I post this video, I will switch it. I'll put it in the section below the description. That's what it's called, and update you guys. So basically, how I got started on the entire process is I needed somebody to say it was okay for me to go on T. Kind of need your parents on board, which sucks, but you do. So yeah, and then after that, you basically just go. I went through Kaiser, by the way, as you know. So when I went through Kaiser, I went to a therapist before. I said, I need to go to therapy. I signed up for it, and then one-on-one therapy, and then I told them, how do I get started? And I asked them, and since they are around the thing, they are usually very, they know more about what they're doing. So, since they know more about what they're doing, they'll usually just refer you to someone else, and then they'll ask to continue seeing you because you still need a therapist. Because you need 2 letters of recommendation, but that person is one of them, and the other one is the person they would refer you to, who would do the evaluation. So they ask you, say, do you want to do this, and yada yada. Are you sure you want to do test? They go over everything. They ask you what you know, and they basically just kind of review everything. I'd say definitely become educated on what testosterone could do to your body before, because it shows that you know what you're doing, and that you know what you're doing, and you're not gonna be stupid, and then they'll trust you a lot quicker, I feel like, because they're like, okay, this kid knows what they're doing. And then they would talk to, then they would talk to your parents, and your parents would go through it. They would make them sign a consent form that says you can get testosterone, and then they would refer you to an endocrinologist. After that, you talk to an endocrinologist, and you basically just go over everything more in detail, what's going to happen to your body, how long it's going to take, yada yada yada, what dosage you're going to start on. For teenagers, I don't know if they do this with adults, because some of the adults I asked did do it like I did, others didn't. I actually just got my testosterone dosage doubled, because after 6 months, it's been a little more than 6 months, but after 6 months, they basically up your dosage. So they started me off on a low dosage, which was 40 mg, and now I'm on 80 mg, and I just got the testosterone dosage. It makes me a lot more restless. But yeah. So once you talk to your endocrinologist, then they get a referral, and you could basically just walk in the next time they have, the next morning, or the next time, say if you got on a Friday like I did, I talked to my endocrinologist on Friday. So because I talked to my endocrinologist on Friday, I had to wait till the Monday in December to get wait till Monday to get my testosterone. So the next available day for injections, because they usually have an injections clinic in the hospital and then you go get them. That's how it went down for me. So yeah, that's basically the entire process. It might take longer. It takes like a month or two. Mine took July, August, September, October, November, December. Mine took 6 more months because I had to go the times between talking to the people, like, and them having to talk to my mom, because my mom still technically has my medical rights, or not technically, but she has my medical rights, and so the whole process took a long time, but that's okay. My foster brother's moving. It sounds like he's gonna come in my room. Anyways, so it took 6 months for me, but it definitely shouldn't take 6 months for y'all if you have your parents on board, or if you're an illegal adult. So, or a legal adult. I was gonna say an illegal adult. No, I mean like a legal adult. Anyways, so yeah. To add on to this, I'm going to add the process of top surgery, which is very similar. You talk to your therapist. Well, you would have the number of the lady or the guy, whoever does your evaluation that you did for testosterone. You'd go to them again and you'd call them saying like, hey, I want an evaluation for top surgery, like, can we get this going? Be charming. But yeah, and then once you get that evaluation done, they would refer you to, then they had to do another evaluation, because this is not like testosterone, this is like surgery. So they have to do it a little more, they have to be a little more aggressive about how they do it, which I think is okay. Okay, so then after you do that, you get another evaluation that they do a mental health evaluation. They also do a physical evaluation. Basically, you go and see the person who's doing your surgery, and you also see 2 therapists who basically ask you, with your parents there and without your parents there, about what you know, how do you think it's going to affect your life, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. Basically, how is your life going to change having top surgery? And then just more personal things as well. Say if you're sexually active and you're like 17 and your parents aren't there, they would ask the parents to leave, and then they wouldn't ask you, are you sexually active, but they make the parents leave, and then they're like, okay, how, like, do you have a sexual life, and if you do, how is it going to change on having top surgery, and that kind of stuff like that, which, you know, that you can tell, like, be like, I'm not comfortable with that question, which most of the time, I would say 90% of the time, they would like be like, oh, that's fine, yeah, you don't have to answer. So yeah, they talk about that a lot. Then you do the physical evaluation with the actual surgeon, and he basically just looks you just take your top off, well, not take your top off, but like you pull down your shirt and you look at your breasts and kind of do measurements, and or I should say chest, sorry. He would look at your chest and do the evaluation for top surgery so that you know what's gonna go down. And basically just like be like, okay, here's the rundown of the day in, and then there's another post-op appointment that you can do over the phone, just them telling you what to do, and then you have top surgery. So yeah, it could take anywhere from like 3 months, like the whole process, to 6 months to 7 months. Like, it can be scheduled way far out, or it can be really close. Like, I'm lucky because I got mine really close in, but Yeah, so it can take a while, just so you know. It's kind of frustrating, but you know, there are students. So yeah, that is it. Thank you guys for watching this episode of my first year on T, and good luck to every trans guy that is out there, getting testosterone, getting top surgery, getting bottom surgery, and getting whatever you want. My next video, I will be doing it's been a month, 2 months, like a month and a half of, just update of how my chest looks, and how's it been going, what I've been doing, for a chest. I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. All the swelling has gone down, so there's not any more swelling, it's just fat, and I feel really great with how it's turned out, and it's really flat, so it's very happy. I'm very happy about it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see